Poverty is still considered as a major blockade for the development of the countries, especially developing countries. But poverty still is a worldwide phenomenon, and it blocks the people from leading a decent life with higher standard of living. So there are so many millions of people still are living below poverty line. They are suffering to meet their day-to-day livelihood. And here we are going to talk about the vicious circle of poverty. So this is in fact a poverty of the nation, or underdevelopment of the nation, is in fact explained by Ragnar Nerks as a cycle or a circle of poverty. Let's have a look at it. So this concept of a vicious circle of poverty is associated with the economist Ragnar Nerks, and according to him, the underdeveloped countries are in the grip of vicious circle. Vicious circle means vicious circle of poverty, so to speak, and as they are in the grip of vicious circle of poverty, they are not able to overcome the vicious circle, and they are not able to break the vicious circle of poverty, and so they need some outside intervention in the form of external capital and foreign investment to tackle the issue of poverty and break the circle, a vicious circle of poverty. So to say a vicious circle is a poverty circle, this is a situation of a poor country, this is a situation of an underdeveloped country or a developing country, and this is called as a vicious circle as it is hard to tackle the issue of the universal poverty in the country, and it is difficult to overcome the crisis. That is why this is called vicious circle or vicious circle of poverty. So when we speak more on that, vicious circle of poverty states that poverty causes for poverty. So poverty is the reason for further poverty. That means poverty of the country leads to further poverty in the country. That means poverty leads to further poverty. Here the cause and effect are same. The cause for the underdevelopment is poverty, and effect of that underdevelopment is effect of that poverty is further poverty. So then the nation will fall into the pit of poverty, into the deepness of poverty. So poverty cycle or circle is also called poverty trap, as they are not able to overcome or break the vicious circle. The vicious circle of poverty has two dimensions. One is supply side dimension of the vicious circle of poverty, and demand side dimension of the vicious circle of let's look first the supply side dimension of the vicious circle of poverty. So let's begin from the starting point of low income. So low income status of the country, that means low per capita income or low income status of the country is that means the nation is beginning from poverty. So that underdevelopment or low income status or poverty leads to lower saving, as there is nothing much to save, as the income already is lower, so there is nothing much to save. So when saving is less, there is no capital to make investment, the investment is low and capital is low. So when capital and investment are low, the productivity will be lowered. So the low productivity further leads to lower income. So that is why vicious circle of poverty states that poverty causes for further poverty. So poverty leads to further poverty. Here the cause and effect are same. So this is the simple supply side dimension of the vicious circle of poverty. Next, let's look at the demand side dimension of the vicious circle of poverty. Here also we start from lower income status of the country or lower per capita income status of the country. It is a situation of poverty for a nation, for a poor nation, and as they have low income, it causes for lower purchasing power of the people. So people don't have much income to spend in the market. So as their purchasing power of the people is lower due to lower income, and there is lower market for goods and services. So market is dull, market is not developed, as people don't have cash, people don't have money to spend. So when market is dull, there is low inducement for investment. As we see today in the period of corona, COVID-19, the investors are not easily ready to invest as the market is dull. So when there is low inducement for investment, the capital will be lower, the capital will not be generated. So when capital is lower, again the productivity will be lower. So when productivity is lower in the economy, the income generated will also be lower. So it leads to lower income again. That means the poverty here leads to further poverty. The nation still suffers from larger poverty than before. So here the lower income status of the nation leads to the lower income status again. So here the poverty causes for further poverty. So having said that, there are options to overcome the vicious circle or break the vicious circle. So for that, external effort, external assistance is much relevant in this case, as the nation in the grip of a vicious circle is not finance their projects, they are not able to break the vicious circle of poverty themselves. So they need foreign assistance in the form of external credit and foreign investment. So these foreign capital will help the nation generate employment opportunities, induce the market, improve the demand, and bring in the capital and increase the productivity of the nation, of the industries, of the different sectors of the economy. So finally, economic development could be possible when external assistance is effectively managed in the domestic economy. So let me conclude the presentation. The vicious circle of poverty states that poverty leads to further poverty. That means cause and effect are the same. Cause is poverty, effect is further poverty, and this is elaborated by Ragnar Nerks. And according to him, lack of capital formation is the main reason, focus point for in the vicious circle of poverty, and concerted efforts are required to break the vicious circle of poverty. Thank you.